Hello, welcome back to the channel. So you'll see behind me is my beginner-friendly bargain road bike that I've been steadily turning into my triathlon bike. So this was an absolute bargain. I picked it up for £100. Someone had bought a brand new carbon road bike. This had sat in their garage for about a year and a half, and I bought it, did it up, and it's now my triathlon bike. So I sorted the brakes out, sorted the gears out, got it serviced, put some new inner tubes and some new tyres on it, and obviously the bars at the front. And it served me well for last year. I did five triathlons on it, something like that, 4 or 5 triathlons. I've ridden about 120, 130 kilometers on it, and it's been a brilliant bike. I've really enjoyed having this as my bike. I've done triathlons, I've done some time trials, just done some basic rides on it, and it's been great. It's a large frame, so that's 56 centimeters. I'm 6 foot, bit fat, but I'm 6 foot, and it fits me really well, and it's been a brilliant bike. But I will admit that ever since I got this, I've always been looking at the next bike. I've not needed or warranted the next bike, but I've always been looking at what the next bike for a triathlon would be. And this is what this video is all about. So with the whole in keeping of beginner-friendly bargain triathlon, I've gone and picked myself up another frame. Not bike, but frame. And over the past week and a half, I've been amassing some parts for it to get it built up. Now, this channel isn't about building the bike up. You're just going to see it. But we will just quickly talk about... I've already spoken about this bike, haven't I? I will be putting this thing up for sale. It's been an absolutely cracking bike for me. I'm actually going to be a bit sad to see it go because we've been through a lot together. But onwards and upwards, as I'm starting to get better and lose weight, I need a more tri-focused bike. So yeah, that's what this is. And I'm going to show you the new bike now. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Bike all built, the new triathlon bike. Welcome to the Scott Plasma Phase 1. So, yeah, found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was up for £200. The guy said no offers, and I'll be honest, I snapped his hand off. I went up there as soon as I could to collect it. I saw a fully built one of these on eBay for 60 quid. I looked at it, thought it's only 60 quid. I ummed and ahed, and I lost out. If I'd have gone for it, it'd have been 60 quid, brilliant. But this, as a frame only, cost me £200. Now, to stick within our budget-friendly beginner triathlon idea, which is what I'm trying to do, this whole build has cost less, or actually cost about £300. Now, to some people, that may be quite a lot, but this is £300 over a month and a half. I get paid weekly, so I've been able to put a little bit into it every week or so to be able to build it up. So although it might seem like a good amount of money, it is still quite attainable and achievable. So I'll run you through it. So the frame, large 56 centimeter, fully carbon fiber. The seat tube, as you can see, is all integrated. So I was taking a bit of a risk with that not needing to be higher. Luckily, the guy I bought it off is the same height as me, same leg length. So I was lucky that it's the right height. So the wheels, they cost me £40. I got them from a friend. He had some spare ones that he bought for a project and never used them. If you want to stick within a budget, because wheels can be expensive, there are some dirt cheap road bikes out there that, as long as they've got 700C wheels, you could buy them, fit the wheels, trash the frame. And when I say cheap, I've seen some road bikes out there for £20-30, and sometimes the best thing about them is the wheels. So very, very attainable. Brakes. So these brakes were included with the sale. So when I picked it up, I was told there's no brakes with it, but when I got there, the guy was like, "I found these in the garage, you may as well have them." I don't like the fact that one's silver, one's dark chrome. That's just me being a perfectionist. I do have a set of brakes over there that you can't see that I will fit coming soon. Again, to be within budget, they were £20, but I'm not including them in my budget because I've got brakes that come with it. So we've got £200, £240 and brakes. These pedals were off my road bike, so there's no money into them. I did need to get skewers for the wheels. They cost me £10. That's 200, 240, 250. The cassette cost me, I believe, £18. I'll call it 20 for the time being, just to round it up. So 2, 40, 50, 60, 70, we're at 270. Saddle, very lucky with this. It is a triathlon spec saddle. What is it, ISM or something like that? Yes, it's an ISM, and I got it for 30 quid. Wow. 31.68 I think it was, so I am very slightly over budget of 300 quid, but a whole triathlon bike, granted it's a 20-year-old triathlon bike, but it's barely been used, a whole triathlon bike for 300 quid. Budget or not, you can't argue that's not absolutely brilliant to build up for the money. I've already done a triathlon on it. I snapped the chain within 5 minutes of the bike starting. So I'm still unsure on how it rides. Well, that's a lie. I'm not unsure on how it rides. I've already ridden it in a local time trial. There will be another video on that. But for the purposes of this, I don't know how it rides. So yeah, bargain triathlon bike. I'm absolutely ecstatic at the way this has turned out. I really like it, and yeah, there are some things I want to do with it. So the front end, the tri bars are really low, so I'm looking at getting a new set of bars just to raise it up. It's not an issue of being cramped on the bike. I can get into the position. It's just I'm very front heavy, and I could do with it just coming up a little bit just to bring my weight back. Or sorry, my center of gravity back, just so I'm a bit more comfortable riding it in the tucked position. Bar tape. It's very thin, it's very old, it's cracking, and there's no sponginess to it, so it hurts my hands. So that will get changed when I swap the bars. Gear cables, brake cables. I want to put yellow cabling on, just because I like coloured cabling. Now, all of this is going to be outside of the budget because I wanted to build it for £300, and I have done. Anything I do from this point on is going to be at my expense, and I will document it, but it won't be included in the budget because the budget was to get it riding, which it is. I've got 2 chains for it because I snapped one, and they've all been waxed as well. So yeah. There's not really much more to say on it, actually. It's 300 quid, it's built, and it's a cracking bike. Even when it's here, it looks tiny, absolutely freaking tiny. And I put it up against my mountain bike, and it is tiny, but yeah. There is my budget triathlon bike, 300 quid, Facebook Marketplace, bargain. So if you are new to triathlon, or like me, you enjoy it, but you don't really have the financial backup to start throwing money at bikes. The cheapest new bike I could find was a Dolan, and that was £3,500, and I couldn't justify the price of it. So yeah, I'm trying to do this all on a budget, and this is just documenting how I'm going. So yeah, don't be afraid to look eBay, Vinted, Spock, Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace, even just the owners groups or the triathlon community groups. There are bargains to be had out there. You just have to look for them. Anyway, thank you for watching this video on my budget triathlon bike build. There will be more videos coming of me actually using the thing, and any modifications I do to it, you'll get videos on that too. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you do enjoy what I do, please leave a like, please sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I release new videos. If you don't like what I do, while you're watching the video. See you later.